try to make a different meal every night, I usually end up ordering DoorDash. Real talk. If I have to wait and cook every night, I'm going to order DoorDash. DoorDash going to happen one of them nights because I'm going to be tired or something's going to go wrong or I'm going to be too busy and I'm going to order DoorDash. So it's better if I just prep it in advance and I don't have to wait and order DoorDash. Like that is, I know I'm not the only one out here doing this. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is. Like, shoot, you got to wait and cook a meal every day? No, one of them days I'm ordering DoorDash or Uber Eats. So it's just easier if I meal prep. I wish I had better advice. I wish I had better advice for y'all, but I don't. Meal prep so you don't have to DoorDash. You know, the best thing you can do. Great questions, though. I'm not a workout buff. I'm just disciplined, and when I have a goal in mind, I'm gonna work to achieve it. I'm very goal oriented that way. I mean, it's the same too. If I'm off, child, honey. We going to McDonald's and all sorts of foolishness. Like, I really try to be mindful of that. But if I'm consistent, you know, if I'm trying to be consistent and focused and I have a goal to reach, I will definitely hang on to it. Hey, Ashley. So I'm excited about that, you know. I'm excited. We already losing inches. My goal is to be down by the time we film Reunion, because what we cannot be doing is looking like a Oompa Loompa on TV. We're not doing it. So because I don't want to look like an Oompa Loompa on TV, we got to make sure we do what it do. What's my goal? My goal is to lose 15 or 20 pounds. Not that much. I'm actually it's not a huge weight loss goal. And I definitely just want to be toned and I want to look good in my clothes. I want to be able to wear what I want to wear and not be looking at rolls and stuff. Oh, these are great questions. What is your greatest health goal? So I'm technically answering that now. So yeah, I just want to look good in my clothes, y'all. I don't want to look like an Oompa Loompa while we're filming a reunion. You know, it's just not the goal. I don't want to do it. Clothes hide a multitude of faults, and it's easy to say, oh, Winter, you're not that big. But I know good daggum well that I'm wearing 3 and 4 Spanx at a time just to make sure that I have all of the rolls, you know, in subjection. I don't have time for that. I don't want to do that anymore. Furthermore, I hate Spanx. They are the devil. I can't breathe in them. Like, Spanx are horrid. I absolutely hate Spanx. I understand what they do, but they literally ruin your intestines. They can't be good for your insides. I feel like every time I wear Spanx, I can't breathe. So I just need to lose the weight so I don't have to wear them. And all of y'all people talking about I'm skinny and I still wear Spanx. I don't want to hear it. I hate them. Absolutely hate them. Excited for what's next. What's your second book going to be about? Sheesh. Ariel, that is a really great question. I don't know that I can say too much. But I will say that this book is about lessons that I've learned, and I really hope that it helps people avoid similar situations. That's really all I can say. I know Caressa's my brand manager, and she's like, shut your mouth. I see you. I'm not going to say it. I'll be glad when I can say it. But see if it... So I have to wait until the show comes out, because there's certain things I can't say or release until the show comes out. Because unfortunately, if I release the book and you guys see it, then, you know, I will have to have some explaining to do, and I can't. So I have to wait until the show comes out, and then then we can have a conversation. But I do feel like it will really help a lot of people. It will really help a lot of people. My storyline this season is very complex. I have a very complex storyline. Thank you so much, Ashley. Ashley's one of my I call her the NFL wife OG. But Ashley is one of the first NFL wives that I met when I moved to the Northern Virginia area. And she was always so kind to me. But she knows both Monique and I. And all of our husbands, at the time played for the Washington Redskins. And that's how we all know each other from that. So we appreciate the support. Listen, it's true. It's true. So my storyline is very complex. So there's a lot I cannot say, but I'm very excited for you guys to see the show. I've been telling the Saints, don't disown me too bad. I don't cuss nobody out, so I feel like that's a win. I don't cuss nobody out. I don't snatch no wigs. I don't do any of that. I don't snatch any wigs, and I don't cuss nobody out. That's a win in my book. It is. So I feel like if I don't have that to report, then we understood the assignment. But I do have a very complex storyline this season, and so I think people will be very invested. I personally think people are going to be very invested in the storyline. I think we're like the sleeping dragon. I really feel like there are a lot of people who are underestimating our show and they don't know what to expect. But I do feel that we deliver as far as reality TV is concerned. And I believe that people are not prepared. People are not prepared for this show. I swear it ain't. I swear nobody is prepared. It is a good season. And it airs May 14th. But I don't think people are not prepared. It's some shocking moments too. There's some shocking moments in the show, but I think overall, I would say I definitely have the most complex storyline this season. I definitely do. You said we need a watch party. Oh, Ashley, I will give you guys a teaser and say that, people have been asking. Monique and I are cool. So it would be great for us to have a watch party. You could cheer us both on. But yeah, I definitely would say that my storyline is one of the most complex storylines for sure. But I do feel like it's going to give a lot, and it's going to be unexpected for people. So people will be very invested in the show. I do feel that. What's up, D? Hey, Bree. And say a prayer, saints. Say a prayer. That's all I can say. I really had to prepare myself because I think, people are honestly going to have a lot of questions. People are going to have a lot of questions. And there's going to be so much to talk about surrounding the show. Like so many things that we could talk about. D, listen, I appreciate you. We was working today. We were working today for sure. I don't know, y'all. People gonna have a lot of questions. But, I really think that at the end of the day, it will definitely be encouraging and people will get a lot out of it. I think that a lot of people will leave with hope, and it'll provide strength, like people go through a lot sometimes and a lot of things that we're unaware of. And it's a look as to how people, lead their lives. And so, you guys are going to go on a journey with us this season. You're going to go on a journey, with me for sure. Yeah, I definitely feel that it's going to be a journey. It's going to be a journey. It definitely is going to be a journey. You said it's a time of healing. Ciao. It's a time for peace and it's a time for war. I feel like we get all of that in this show. It's a time for peace and it's a time for war. And we get the mixture of all of the above, which makes for great reality TV. So I'm excited. I don't know that my mind is wrapped fully around the fact that I'm going to be in a reality show. But it is, what it is. And my experience has been intense, but it has been great. Production is amazing. And, everyone's experience is not that, depending on what show you're on or what network you're with. But I can honestly say working with this production team has absolutely been incredible. And they have taken really, I can speak for myself. They have taken really good care of me. And I'm grateful for that. Thank you, Dee. I appreciate that. What made you want to do the show? Ashley, that's a great question. So typically with reality TV, a lot of people audition. Monique actually reached out to me to see if I would have interest about a year ago. And we actually, had a pre-casting, but everything got halted in the summer. And so for me, it was one of those things where I was like, okay, maybe this is not the right thing. Maybe I should halt it. And so I actually made a decision to pull out of the casting process last summer. And didn't really think anything else of it. I'm going to be honest. And so when they announced the cast in December, I was very happy for Monique, very supportive, very happy for everyone else who was, casted for the show. And I really just kind of was like, okay, I'm going to support the show and watch, Monique's my girl. And fast forward in January, Monique called me and said that they needed someone to do a scene and asked if I would be interested in doing the scene. So that's honestly how I got added. Unbeknownst to me, there were producers there that were watching. And at that point, I filmed again a few days later and then was subsequently asked at that time by Carlos, because he was there and I did not know it, if I'd want a spot on the show. And really the rest is history. So it's a little unique situation for me. I initially did a casting tape and then it went away. But for me, I was down for anything that showcased like Black excellence and, people about their business. And I don't think there's enough shows that kind of show that. But y'all know I like to be real and I like to be transparent. And I'm also about things that give people an inside look. And I feel like that's how I've built my platform. I've built my platform sharing my life with my audience. Y'all know I give y'all the good, bad, the ugly. It's just what it is. And that's who I am. I'm not ashamed of anything I've walked through, I've been through. I literally use it all as a teaching point. So for me, the show was a great opportunity to really just give people an inside look into real life. And I'm grateful for it. The way it unfolded for me was definitely unique. But it's like I expressed to Carlos. I'm very grateful that